Hello everyone, right here I have a 2023 Proton X50 1.5 Turbo Standard. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. Standard for the X50 in Malaysia is a remote engine start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. Another standard feature for the X50 in Malaysia is Proton's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the ribbed area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the X50, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button to the left of the steering wheel.
Door should be fully closed. Door should be fully closed.
A rack and pinion steering system with electric power assistance is what the X50 uses. The standard trim gets a urethane steering wheel with a flat bottom design and sport grips at 10 and 2. Standard issue for the X50 is a 7-speed dual-clutch automated manual transmission. Also known as a DCT in short, this transmission uses two clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. The aim of a DCT is to provide faster shift times and improved fuel consumption when compared to a regular automatic transmission. This transmission features a manual shifting option, selected via the gear lever. Rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera with active guidance signs are present with the standard trim. Safety features for the X50 standard include 4 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, hill hold assist, hill descent control, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer two rear seats. The standard trim comes with a set of 17-inch 5 twin-spoke silver alloy rims. The rims on this car are wrapped in GT Comfort F50 215/60 R17 tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated in front and solid at the rear, while the suspension comprises McPherson struts up front and a torsion beam setup out back. Proton's second crossover SUV after the X70 is called the X50. Unlike the larger X70 which plays in the C segment market, the smaller X50 is a B segment vehicle. However, like the X70, the X50 is also a rebadge of a Geely vehicle. In the case of the X50, it is based on the Geely Binyu. While it may be a rebadge in terms of overall design, the X50 is unique in its own sense as it is the only right-hand drive model when compared to the Chinese market Binyu, which is also known as the Geely Coolray for international markets. The X50 rides on Geely's B-segment modular architecture platform and it is built in Malaysia since day one. Apart from Malaysia, the X50 is also sold in Mauritius and South Africa. The X50 was first revealed on 12 September 2020 before it went on sale in Malaysia just over 6 weeks later on 27 October 2020. For the Malaysian market, 4 X50 variants are available, 1.5 Turbo Standard DCT, 1.5 Turbo Executive DCT, 1.5 Turbo Premium DCT, and 1.5 TGDi Flagship DCT. This X50 is powered by the JLH 3G15T, 1.5 litre, dual overhead cams, 12 valves, turbocharged inline-3 petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and multi-point fuel injection. It produces 148 horsepower at 5500 rpm and 226 Nm of torque at 1500 to 4000 rpm. The fuel tank carries 45 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the X50 1.5 Turbo DCT is 6.5 litres per 100 km. The X50 is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the X50 Standard include manual leveling LED projector headlights, LED daytime running lights, LED indicators for the front and the sides, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, a rear fog light, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, a gloss black front grille with red outline, a rear spoiler, and quad exhaust pipes. Speaker, bottle holder, storage, mirror controls, central locking, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered. All of them have an automatic down function, while the driver's side is the only side that gets an automatic up function as well. Window lock, headlight level adjustment, interior brightness adjustment, traction control, Proton door sills, and the driver's seat in this X50 Standard does get full manual adjustments. This lever controls the seat back, this lever controls the seat height, while this bar down here controls the seat position. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. Very simple manual air conditioning controls. The controls are down here, and the air conditioning display is shared with the infotainment display located right above. But back to the controls: temperature, front and rear defrost, different modes, recirculation, fan speed, air conditioning, and the off button is down here. Below the infotainment display, you have your volume buttons together with the power button in the middle. Storage. More storage down here together with a USB-A port, as well as a power outlet. Right here you can select the vehicle's Eco and Sport driving modes, downhill assist, and right here is X50's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby say you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive, you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back.
The X50 Standard comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. This system features an 8-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, navigation, and 4 speakers.
The stock sound system that this X50 Standard uses is actually not that bad. We are currently in the Bluetooth audio streaming menu. With the current song playing information, you have the title, album, artist. Right above, you can select between Bluetooth audio, USB, or radio. Down here, you can play pause, go back a song, go forward a song. You can bring up the climate control menu if you press this button right here. Right here. Cancel.
Okay, cancelled.
You can bring up your voice control system. This button brings up your list of apps. You can bring up your QD link, your settings menu. Under settings, you have your vehicle settings with light settings, safety, comfort, system. Connect allows you to connect your phone to the system. Audio, you can adjust the equalizer, balance fader, volume adjustments, touchscreen sound, speed sensitive volume, and all that. And for display, you can set the brightness and your instrument theme linked with driving mode. You also have your App Store, Media, Map. Right here we have the map. Right up here you can search for an address. Settings with your map color, zoom, and whatnot. And if you tap anywhere on the display, you can enter your interactive map, so you can scroll to your desired location. To go back to the current position, just hit this button right here. Right here you can set your map view, traffic information, you can zoom in and out. You also have your member center, Jukes Music, phone, your navigation, weather, media. Down here your recently used apps with your settings, media, you have your display settings. You can also view images right here.
On the right, you can look at photos, the Shock app, themes, videos, calendar, and weather. To go back to the home page, hit the home button, which is basically this display. If you swipe from the top down, you can bring up your profiles, settings, you can activate your Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, you can adjust the brightness, the volume, the touchscreen sound, as well as the speed sensitive volume. Electronic central locking, wiper controls, mute, seek track, volume wheel, different media mode selection, and the home button allows you to go to the home page on the infotainment display. For this button, if you press it, you hear the click. You can then use the volume wheel together with the seek track buttons to go through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. The seek track buttons allows you to go between the various displays, while the wheel allows you to go between the different options. Currently, trip computer, digital speedometer, fuel consumption since the last startup, average fuel consumption, instant fuel consumption, range, elapsed time, average speed, your warning list, menu settings, you have your vehicle settings, trip meter settings, time, units, and return, so you can cycle between more displays. Right here, navigation, multimedia, Bluetooth telephone, and back to your trip meter. If you hear the click again, that means you return these set of controls to the head unit. Right here, you have your cruise control and speed limiter controls, voice control, Bluetooth telephone controls, light and indicator controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Storage, cup holders, adjustable front center armrest with storage down below, manual dimming, rear view mirror, LED front reading lights. They also double up as your interior lights. This one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror.
Doors should be fully closed.
Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, storage, speaker, and the rear seat backs in this X50 do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down.
I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually fairly nice and spacious back here. The seats are quite nice and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional leg room. Rear aircon vents in the middle together with a couple of USB-A ports right above for charging. You have a bit of storage below the aircon vents. No rear center armrest for this one, but right above, for both sides of the back, are grip handles and hooks. You can also find hooks on the B pillars. Rear LED reading surge interior lights. To open up the rear hatch, go towards the rear hatch itself and locate a touchpad beneath the T of the Proton badge.
Boot space in the X50 is 330 litres with all the seats in place. As shown earlier, the rear seat backs can be folded down. This, along with removing the cargo cover, will yield a larger boot space. To the left of the boot is a light. Under the boot floor is some storage along with the vehicle's warning triangle, jack, toolkit, and spare tyre.
Adjustable headrests, front and rear. Window control, speaker, bottle holder, storage. And the front passenger seat in this car does get full manual adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2023 Proton X50 1.5 Turbo Standard. Thanks for watching and goodbye.